Alright guys, and welcome to another video, and today what we're going to be doing is showing my predictions for the 2020-2021 UEFA Champions League. Now, for this one, I'm using tier lists, and ignore the ads, but I'll have to actually make this on my own, so it took a while longer than expected. And if you do want to play it, search up UEFA Champions League Predictor at tierlist.com. The template is available. You can go do it yourself. And now, let's go. So I just want to run a quick run through of the groups. So as you can see, you've got Bayern Munich, Atleti, Salzburg, Lokomotiv. So let's start with this first group, Group A. So who do I think will be the group winners of that group? Well, I'm going to say Bayern. You know, Bayern are such a strong squad, and I think they have the ability to just, become the group winners. And then also, I probably should explain how this works. Yeah, so let's say I pick Bayern, and then I say Atleti and this, and I'm just putting random teams, right? Let's say those are all the group winners. And then out of them, I pick 8 teams who I think would go to the round of 16. Even though I don't know who they're playing, I would just make a guess off of, how they would do. All right, but now let's really start for real. So again, first group is Bayern Munich. So first group is Bayern, Atleti, Salzburg, Lokomotiv. I'm going to put Bayern as winners, Atleti as group stage, and Salzburg and the rest, I won't put them in. I think this is probably where they're going to finish. Next is Group B. So you can see Ray Al Madrid, Shakhtar, Inter, and Mönchengladbach. This one's a tricky one. I know Shakhtar are probably going to finish bottom, but, Real Madrid, they could slip up. Inter, and then could probably slip up. And then, of course, Mönchengladbach could be, spring a little surprise. And I think, right, Real Madrid, they'll probably get through as group winners. But Inter Milan and Borussia Mönchengladbach, I know, Thuram is very strong. Thuram and Playa, they're very strong players. I think I'm actually going to go and put Mönchengladbach finishing in second place. And then Group C, Porto, Manchester City, Olympiacos, Marseille. A ridiculously easy group. Obviously, Manchester City will win it. But second place in the group could really go to anybody. Like Porto, of course, would probably be the favorites. Olympiacos could sneak it, or even Marseille. So it's really hard to know. And I think I'm going to actually go for Olympiacos can do it. I think Olympiacos can get into that second place spot. Marseille will finish Europa League, and Porto will finish last, I think, in my opinion. And then in Group D, Liverpool, Ajax, Atalanta, Midtjylland. This group, everyone was talking about how the group with Man U and all the other teams, how that was the group of death. I think this is the group of death too. Anyone can make it out. I mean, obviously, anyone could finish second place. Liverpool will obviously finish, get out, but any other team can make it through. It's ridiculous. Obviously, I'd say Liverpool group winners, but I mean Ajax, Atalanta, Midtjylland. I mean, maybe Midtjylland could qualify for the Europa League, but I don't know. Maybe I don't think. I mean, Atalanta, maybe they can do it. I'm gonna have to go and say I don't know, because Midtjylland can trick some people, but I think I'm gonna have to just go with my gut instinct, right? And say I'm going to go with Atalanta, making it out of the group second place. They did it last year. They probably can do so again. And now Group E, Sevilla, Chelsea, Krasnodar, Rennes. No surprise, really. It's going to be Chelsea in second place. Let me just keep those in order. Chelsea in second place. And I'm going to go Rennes in – well, actually, no. I'm going to go – okay, Chelsea there, Rennes there. And you're probably wondering why I'm saying this. Because, let's be honest, Sevilla are going to need to try and win the Europa League again. They cannot win the Champions League. So what they're going to do is just not, do anything. They're just going to make sure they finish third and let Rennes go through. Obviously, Krasnodar don't have the facilities for that, and they're not going to be able to do it. Of course, next group, Group F, Zenit, Borussia Dortmund, Lazio, and Club Brugge. Yeah, this one's pretty cut and dried. Maybe Haaland could grab a couple goals against this team. I mean, Immobile, too, could grab some goals, put them towards the higher parts of the scoring charts. And, of course, Group G, Juventus and Barcelona, the big ones, and then Kiev and Ferencváros. I mean, I feel bad for Ferencváros. I mean, they're such a strong side, but let's be honest. Barca are going to finish second. Juve are going to go first. It's highly unlikely, but it's possible maybe Kiev could sneak through. But they're probably going to finish in Europa League obscurity. And then Group H, the final group, the crazy, crazy group, is PSG, Man U, RB, and Istanbul Başakşehir. Anyone can make it through. Anyone, everyone, and everyone. And I think, Man U are going to be crap. They're not going to be able to do it. PSG will definitely make it through. I'd say second place. But first place will shock a couple people. I think it's going to be RB Leipzig in first. And I'm going to change that first thing. I think the big boys are going to get knocked out. And RB Leipzig and Istanbul Başakşehir are going to make it through to the final, the knockout rounds of the Champions League. I mean, they're such a strong side. I don't understand why it won't let me put it there. Okay, there you go. They're such a strong side. Like anyone can get out of this group. Anybody. Not like PSG guaranteed, Man U guaranteed. Anybody can get out. And now, this brings us to the interesting part. I'm going to stop flicking to the Group H. Now, this is the part a lot of people will get confused on. So from group winners and group second place, I then pick people who I think will like round of 16, right? So everyone makes the round of 16. So we go boom, 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 boom. All right, and then I'll move it. All right, so everyone's here in the round of 16, and it's like completely randomized. I purposely didn't pick lineups. So essentially, I'm just going to go whoever's to the right of you. So out of Real Madrid and Mönchengladbach, I'm going to have to say Real Madrid, okay, and then Mönchengladbach drop out. Olympiacos, Başakşehir. That's a close one, I hope I didn't put two people from the same group against each other. I hope I didn't mess that up. Maybe tell me if I messed that up. I hope I didn't. But Olympiacos and Istanbul Başakşehir, I'm going to have to say Istanbul Başakşehir make it to the quarters. They're going to be like the dark horses like Atalanta were. And then, of course, you've got Barcelona's and the Lazios. And I'm going to say Barcelona are probably going to make it through. Let me just, mix this around a little bit. And Lazio are going to get knocked out. And then you have, what is this? Atalanta, Atletico. Atletico are making it through. Very obvious. Liverpool, Bayern. Bayern are going to make it through. Liverpool have been a bit shaky. And then Dortmund, Leipzig. I would say Dortmund, Leipzig. I would guess. If I were to guess, I would say Dortmund. No, I would say Leipzig. Well, I mean, Dortmund have Haaland, Sancho. I mean, I'm going to have to go Dortmund because I know Schick is not going to be up to it. And, of course, you have Juventus, Manchester City. And let's be honest, Juventus are not making it through. I'm at to say Man City are going to make it through, drop them down. And now Chelsea, Stade Rennais. I think they were actually in the same group, but nobody has to know. I'm going to have to put Stade Rennais up there. And now we have our quarter finalists. I'm not going to look. I'm just clicking random things. I don't think you can see my eyes are closed, but my eyes are closed. Yeah, and you can see nothing's happened, I don't think. Hold up, let me see, because my eyes are actually closed, so I don't think I'm actually moving stuff. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But in the quarters, it looks like we've got Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, and I'm going to have to put, I'm going to put Atletico Madrid. I know Barcelona aren't in their sorts. Messi couldn't really care less. And I'm the next one, right? Bayern versus Ray Al Madrid. I mean, this one is always, the headline clash, but I think I'm going to have to put Bayern Munich ahead. I mean, Real Madrid, they've made a good run to the quarters, but, without Ronaldo, you're really nothing. And now we've got Dortmund versus Başakşehir. Now, this one is very close, and I'm going to have to say Dortmund are going to make it through, sadly. I know Başakşehir's fairy tale run ends, but I wish they could keep going, but let's be honest, they probably won't. And then out of Stade Rennais and Manchester City, it's going to be Manchester City. Sadly, Stade Rennais' fairy tale quarterfinal run does end. And now in the semis, right, everything is already locked in. So I will have to say in the semis, from the semis, who will advance out of Atletico and Bayern? Probably Bayern, okay? And then out of Dortmund and Man City, I'll be honest, Dortmund. So looks like it's going to be a Der Klassiker final. And I'm going to now put my results, my runners-up, and I'm going to cut to, I might, you know what, who cares? Let's just do it. I'm going to runner-up, drum roll, please. And now it's going to be Dortmund as the runners-up, let's be honest. And the winner will be Bayern Munich again, keeping their crown. I mean, they're just too good, man. They're just too good. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. You can try this out for yourself at home. Remember, leave a like, subscribe, and join my Discord in the server, and maybe even subscribe to my sister's channel.